Hi, welcome to this presentation now, and thank you for giving up some time to be with us now. You're probably sat there in a very cynical, maybe perhaps skeptical way whenever you get asked to look at a website like this. That's absolutely natural. Everybody feels that way. Myself and my wife felt very similar when a good friend of ours asked us to check out a website. What I would ask you to do, though, is very much like we did, is keep an open mind with what we're about to share with you now. Really just sit back, relax, spend a bit of time with us now. Somebody thought enough of you to want to invite you to take a look at something that is quite remarkable. What we would ask you to do is you will make your own mind up. You will decide if this is something for you. But we want to share with you what we like to refer to very much as the opportunity of a lifetime. But before we do, I've got a question for you. And it's probably a question I doubt anybody has ever actually asked you before. The question is this: if you had all the freedom of money and freedom of time to do the things you wanted, how would your life be different? Let me just ask you that again. You had all the money in the world to do the things you wanted and the freedom of time to do the things you wanted. How right now would your life be different? Have some fun. A lot of people say, well, that's ridiculous. That's not going to be the case. But we used to dream as children. Let's just have a moment. If you had the money and the freedom of time, how right now would your life be different? What house would you be living in right now? Would it be the house you're currently living in, or would it be a different house? What about the car you're driving right now? Would it be that car, or would it be perhaps another car that you might choose? What about where you go on holiday? If you go on holiday, that is. Or would you perhaps holiday somewhere else? If, again, you had the choice, if you had the money and the freedom of time. What about getting rid of all those debts, those credit cards and those bills, having all those paid off? Would you do that? What about helping people? I'm talking about the people you care about, your family, your friends. Wouldn't it be great if you could financially help them out if they get in times of trouble? Or maybe it's something that's a bigger cause to you, something that really matters, something that's dear to your heart, perhaps your church, your charity, something that you really do care about. Would you be spending more time, again, if you had the money and the freedom of time, working on those causes? You see, all those things that I've just asked you to think about are your dreams. Now, I've got another question for you now. The path you're currently on, is it getting you closer to achieving those dreams or further away? See, a lot of people continue to do the same things, hold on to these dreams, but nothing seems to change to get them closer to those dreams. And if they're not getting closer to achieving the things they want, then quite simply they've got to think of an alternative. You see, here's the reality for most of us, and this was the same for my wife and I, getting overwhelmed by debt and bills and getting stressed by work and all the challenges that go juggling with life, getting stressed by going to commute to work, fighting with traffic all the time, getting to work and finding out that really you'd love to tell the boss what you really think of them rather than what you're paid to tell them. You see, life gets in the way. Life overwhelms us with all the things that are going on. And the chances are you probably do have these dreams like everybody does. What you don't want is to take a second job, a third job, and find yourself being taken away more from the people you care about. What most people want is they want the lifestyle, they like the income, they like the freedom of time, but they want to spend it perhaps working from home, maybe hanging out with the people that they love and they do care about sincerely. You see, here's the thing about it all, is that you have to think about a new vehicle. You have to think about a new way, because if the path you're on right now is not getting you closer to those dreams, we would suggest you consider a new vehicle, an alternative. In other words, a solution that can really and genuinely get you closer to those dreams. We would like to expose you and tell you about now a truly remarkable business. A business called Talk Fusion that you probably have never even heard of. In fact, they are one of the greatest success stories, and yet is one of the best kept secrets. If ever you wanted to be in the right place at the right time by somebody asking you to watch this presentation, that has absolutely happened now. Talk Fusion, even though you may never have heard of them, is already in literally hundreds of countries around the world and is exploding globally. Talk Fusion now has been rated the #1 home-based business opportunity by a company called Alexa. Let me just explain. Alexa is the leading website ranking company in the world. They rank companies like Google, Coca-Cola, Apple. And they have rated Talk Fusion for 5 months in a row as the #1 home-based, web-based business in the world, in this industry. That's a significant achievement. Now, with that in mind, Talk Fusion is affiliated to recognized and credible bodies like the Direct Selling Association, the Direct Selling Educational Institute, and the Better Business Bureau has ranked Talk Fusion with an A ranking. That's a remarkable achievement for a company that is literally just only 5 years old. And Talk Fusion's picking up headlines literally all over the world. Global headlines, the media's picking up on the attention and the success of Talk Fusion. Media like USA Today, Fox News, and the Forbes channel. Now, with that in mind, let's hear just from a few words now from Talk Fusion's founder and CEO, Bob Rayner.
Talk Fusion started almost 5 years ago. We are changing lives and making a difference around the world in a big way. We're not just about video email or even online video. We're about people, good people, and the relationships we make. Talk Fusion is in more than 120 countries and counting. We won't stop there. Now it's time to do more. Now's the time to change your life. Now's the time to get rid of the excuses. Now's the time to get rid of the limiting beliefs. I know personally that when you commit to living your dream, your happiness and passions become contagious, and there's nothing you can't achieve.
In you, I see me. And in me, I see you.
We are making a difference. We will become the next billion-dollar brand. And the time is now.
So why is Talk Fusion getting all this attention? Quite simply, because Talk Fusion is changing the way the world communicates. Consider this just for a moment. Initially, we communicated using radio with the audio message. And then we had the advent of television. Television allowed us to communicate with a visual message. Then we had email. That was the written message, the written word, with us bouncing emails back and forth. Imagine now, audio, visual, and written all combining together. We would now like to introduce you to a truly remarkable product that we refer to as Talk Fusion's video email.
I'm one of the guys here at Talk Fusion, and they gave me 60 seconds to tell you what we're all about. Talk Fusion is a service that allows you to place any video into emails, so that when your email is received, it plays just like a movie. Without downloads, without attachments. Now that's history in the making, folks. You can send video emails about whatever you want. Yourself, your business, your dog, your birthday, your vacation, your kids, your latest $1 million idea, whatever. It's so cool and so simple to make one. First, choose from a growing library of over 400 message themes, or create your own. Need extra flair? We'll even create a personalized one just for you. Next, upload your video and personalize your message by adding some text. Then hit send. In seconds, voila! Your awe-inspiring video email masterpiece will arrive anywhere in the world. Post your video on any website, Facebook, your blog, or even your own 3D social networking site, The Fusion Wall. In total, we provide 8 cutting-edge video communication services. You can use them for fun, personal stuff, or as very smart business tools. Either way, Talk Fusion has you covered. Try it. It only takes a few minutes, and that's a wrap in a minute.
So here's a question for you. What do you prefer? Boring black and white email, or the full color, the full emotion of having video in an email?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Debbie. Happy birthday to you. Eat more cake. Join Talk Fusion. Love you, bye.
What's up? What's up?
I love you.
Steam cleaning your carpet is really just soak and suck. It can leave behind moisture and dirt that could turn your home into a breeding ground for mold and bacteria.
Here we are in our new indoor facility, Foley Center. We're getting ready to leave for Minnesota tomorrow.
Hello everybody, this is Kenneth Andreasen, Zach's coach. We are here in Qingdao practicing. Today is July 9th.
Hi, how are you? As many of you know, I've just returned from northern Uganda. It was an incredible time. I saw extreme brokenness, poverty, but also a lot of hope for the future.
TalkFusion is a leader in cutting-edge video communication products. Along with video email, there's video newsletters and many other products indeed that can be used for personal use, business use, social media use, and can be used by anyone in the world. If they've got an internet connection, they can use these stunning TalkFusion products. A lot of people ask, can I get it on my iPad or my iPhone or my Android? Absolutely is the case. TalkFusion has apps, leading apps that are winning awards for taking video communications on the move. We've highlighted video email, but let's highlight a couple of the other products that TalkFusion has. TalkFusion is the first and only company in the world to launch video newsletters. You imagine now communicating with a group of customers or just a member base in a newsletter just like you might normally. But you will type your messages, you might add the odd photo. Imagine having over 200 different templates that you could move with logos and colors and professional designs, and with the added benefit, huge added benefit, of being able to add in a personal video message from you or from somebody, maybe to tell them about the products or something that's going to be happening, something exciting. The ability to build relationships using video in video newsletters is an absolute first, and TalkFusion is leading the way by being the first to actually launch this product. What about TalkFusion on the go? Mobile apps. Can you imagine now picking up your iPad, your iPhone, your Android phone, literally having the phone actually there, you record a message, record the message now, send it as an email to somebody, they open it as an email, but they see a personal video message from you. How exciting is that? Video on the go, as we say. And again, TalkFusion is clearly leading the way with apps that are already winning awards. They are so significant. Another product is e-subscription forms that TalkFusion has. These, imagine now, an opt-in form that you can add completely customizable, beautiful designs. Again, a library of over 100 that you can choose from with professional images and graphics all put together. You can customize completely. You can add that to your website. People can actually enter their details and join your newsletter, or perhaps enter information onto your website. Maybe it's a prospective customer. Again, it's building your relationships. These are just some of the significant products in addition to video email that TalkFusion has. They are clearly perfectly positioned to maximize on what is clearly the mega trend of now, and that is video communications. Here's a simple question for you. How many people do you know right now have got video on their phones? You might say to me, hey, everybody has. Well, here's an interesting thing. I could have asked you that question 15 months ago, and it would have been 1 perhaps in 20 that would have said, yeah, I've got video on my phone. Not many people at all. In just over a year, they are literally now prolific video on mobile. That is how fast video is growing, and it's going to get bigger and bigger. TalkFusion is literally perfectly positioned in right at the front of video communication trend. And the way TalkFusion promotes, by word of mouth promotion. Friends talking to friends. In other words, I'm sure that there's something you've liked in life, a restaurant, a nice holiday, perhaps you read a good book, or you listened to a good CD, a music CD, and you recommended it to someone else. Do you know what? I bet those CD sales or that book sales went up because you recommended it. Difference was you never got paid for it. All TalkFusion does is say, listen, tell some people about our products and we will pay you for anybody that wants to use our products. Friends talking to friends. Now, the direct sales industry has now been picked up by the way of doing business by the Wall Street Journal, a very credible publication that has already written a major report that this business model has come of age. People like Robert Kiyosaki, Suze Orman, Warren Buffett, these are multi-billionaire people, individuals that are now recognizing that without question it's a business that they want to be involved in as far as the direct sales industry and word-of-mouth promotion. This business has clearly come of age. That there is no doubt. And you've only got to look at all the brands, the major blue-chip brands that are using TalkFusion now for their own businesses. Companies like Norwegian Cruise Lines, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Applebee's, and major companies now throughout the world using TalkFusion. There is no doubt TalkFusion have the products that are perfectly positioned for now. All you need to do is combine it with teamwork.
It all starts with the team. To support you, graphic designers,
videographers,
IT help desk specialists,
creative writers, marketers.
We put the power behind our products.
And with more than 150 years of experience,
we are here to help you.
You.
So how would you like to turn TalkFusion's products into instant profits for you? It really is that simple. Profits that you could be making today just by recommending, telling people about TalkFusion's products. You see, the chances are you are like us and like so many people right now. You've been working the 40-40-40 club. In other words, you've been working for 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life, and unfortunately probably going to end up retiring on 40% of the money you couldn't afford to live on in the first place. And you're not alone. That's many people are in that market. We were there. That was how it was for us. Well, what we're suggesting is why not consider a new plan? As we say, a new vehicle. Why not set aside a new 2 to 5 year plan? Do you notice we said not 20 to 25 years, 2 to 5 years, even on a part-time basis? Now your question probably is going to be, okay, what do I have to do to earn instant profits with TalkFusion? What do I have to do to actually make money with TalkFusion? How do I recommend these products? Very simple indeed. But firstly, a question for you. Do you know just 2 people right now, 2 people that would want to increase their income? And do you know 2 people, just 2 people right now, who would love to use these products? You see, if you know 2 people that want to make money and would love to use these products, you can build a business with Talk Fusion. How do we do that? It's as simple as exactly what you're doing right now. Could you invite somebody to check out a website? In other words, come and take a look at this presentation, give over 30 minutes of quiet, undisturbed time to do exactly what you're doing now. Now, most people say, yep, I know 2 people right now that want to make some extra money, and I know 2 people that would love to send video email or use video newsletters, perhaps use Fusion on the go on their iPad or iPhone. I know 2 people would love the product and would love to make money. And I know I can pick up the phone and ask people to take a look at a website. If that's the case, you can be making money with Talk Fusion and making money with what we refer to as instant pay. You see, here's the thing. Talk Fusion is the only company in the world, in this industry, to pay you instantly. Now, what do we mean by instantly? We're not talking in a week or a couple of weeks or whatever. We're talking about when you get generated a bonus, which I will explain in a short while, Talk Fusion will pay you within 3 minutes. Instant pay. How does the idea now of actually doing something now and getting paid, having the money